少小离家老大回，相言无改鬓毛衰. This poetry reminds me of my hometown, where I lived for 15 years. I returned to my hometown, Lewiston. Can this video make you feel a bit nostalgic? Lewiston is just across the Niagara River from Canada. Isn't it wonderful? Founded in 1818, it was formerly governed by the French and the British and eventually became a part of New York State. Finally arrived, Lewiston, long time no see. It's emotional to be back here after all these years. Let's take a look at the center street of the town. The town is basically full of these houses with big yards. In the yards, there are green grass and trees, which brings me back to my childhood memories. Look at this pizza shop. I worked here part-time throughout my high school years. This town has a long history, and all these little stores, supermarkets, and clinics are run by the local vendors. There is no chain superstore or big companies. We also pass by the Frontier House, which is a famous hotel in New York State where many famous people have stayed, such as Mark Twain and Dickens. Walking along the center street, we saw our old house, which is a 3-story house. At first glance, the grass in front of the door is still green, but in fact, if you take a closer look, this old house seems to be abandoned. The shutters are falling off, the window screens are broken, and moss is growing on the roof. I almost cried because I was saddened to see this. Have you ever gone back to see your old house?
My old house. Yeah.
Next, we went to a playground where River was being a watermelon eater. He loves watermelon. I used to go to this playground almost every day when I was a kid. Now this playground has been renovated. There are a lot of new rides. Kids can play drums, educational toys, swings, a log bridge, a slide, and a carousel. River was having a great time here. Looking at him, I couldn't help but miss the days of my childhood. It's really a kind of nostalgic and generational feeling.
Again! River, come on!
River got to see his favorite thing in the playground, the little fountains. You can see him running around and even taking his little clothes right off. Haha. It's so much fun to play in the water in the summer. Don't your little ones love water play too? Tired of playing, we continued our drive to the Lewiston Landing. This place is especially popular in the summer. Looking at the Niagara River, on the other side of the river is Canada. We used to come here when we were kids and jump into the water straight from the dock. The current was very strong, so we needed to swim back to the shore quickly. River looked quietly at the Niagara River, and he saw a small boat.
Boat? Yeah, you see the boat over there?
Next, we bought an ice cream from an old restaurant called the Silo, which has been around since I was River's age. River ordered a swirl ice cream, a mix of vanilla and chocolate flavors. He was a bit scared of the icy texture at first, but then he gulped it down. It was a great treat to have an ice cream on a hot day. When I left, I felt so sad. River likes the town of Lewiston and danced to the music in the car on the way back. I had mixed feelings about the trip and a few moments of wet eyes. It's easy to feel this kind of emotion when you're revisiting your hometown, right? How long has it been since everyone went home? Is your old house still there? Remember to go back when you have time. That's all for this video. Bye-bye, everyone.